makes me a little bit bigger, makes me a little bit stronger. I don't care what anybody says, I love Christina Aguilera. Makes me a little bit harder. Doing the best I can with my look, my drip, folks. And I've got this ugly kitty cat head. It is the highest armor I can find at the moment. Very soon I'll be clad in the finest raiment and displaying the most illustrious and powerful enchanted weapons in the game. I have secrets you can't even imagine, folks. And that is why you want to stay tuned. You want to stay tuned because you're gonna see shit in this fucking run through, this fucking shit that you ain't never fucking seen before, right? I know you fucking have probably watched a lot of Elden Ring videos online already, alright? A lot of people have. A lot of people haven't. Maybe that's something to do with why I considered doing this series on this Elden Ring here in a timely fashion, I might add. You know, certainly not at the very, very, very tip of the end of a trend. You know, and even then, quite late with regards to the time this game came out and the recent release of at the time of this recording anyway, in 2024, the year of our Lord. Release of Shadow of the Erd Tree, which I haven't played yet at all, and is a tantalizing mystery to me. I'm guessing this is a theory of mine. I haven't been watching any lore videos about this or anything, at least not about the Shadow of the Erd Tree, because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. But I think there might be some kind of like other tree in it, like some kind of dark tree. I also think it's on the moon. It's a dark tree on the moon. Fuck, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I fucking died. Okay. Now you're gonna get fucked. Alright? I'll be running through these motherfuckers a little bit more. Run it through. Sure, it seems like I'm having a little bit of trouble with this, and I am. But I do know from experience past that this is a place that I can do some serious upgrading to myself through. If I'm just cautious enough. You know, caution is the name of the game. And Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Elden Ring. Desinera, I think, is that one? King's Field? I've been talking too damn much. I've been too worried about thinking about whatever unfortunate soul, whatever dregs of society would deign to watch this YouTube garbage that I'm putting out into the world for some godforsaken reason, some deranged compulsion I have to scream at nobody and publish it. You know, what kind of unfortunate thing would even have the time, never mind the desire to be a part of something like that. But even the knowledge of the existence of such a thing would just sort of shake their head and say, oh my goodness, oh, so people live such lives, don't they? I should think about the things that in my life that I'm not grateful enough for and don't think about enough. I should maybe call my mom and tell her I love her. I've been too busy worrying about what someone like that thinks about what I'm doing. I gotta focus on this video game, if you don't mind. I got some people to kill. I got some Elden Ring to put back together, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. If you're done wasting my time and draining my attention and my energy, I got a freaking world to fix. I got an Elden Ring to put back together, if you don't mind, okay? I'm gonna get right back to that, if you don't mind. Thanks. I guess while we're bringing you guys up, thanks so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate any attention I get, any at all, any, no matter if it's. Even if you're saying, oh, what a silly asshole this doo-doo man is for making this stupid thing that he calls Uncle Gameboy versus Elden Ring. I get it. I appreciate it. I still appreciate it. The videos that I think are good, they're like, oh, that gets 5 views, and I think 3 or 4 of those, or maybe even all of them, are just me. That's too bad. And then ones I'm like, oh, that one's fine, I guess. Like, that one's got 30 views. I don't know. I don't know who those people are, because they're not all me. I didn't watch this 30 times. I might be like a big fucking loser, but come on, man. Like, there's a limit. So I don't know what's going on there. I honestly don't know what's going on there. I made videos fucking 4 years ago with my Resident Evil thing, and that's how it was all the time. Literally nobody watched them ever at any point, and it didn't get any traction of any kind. And believe it or not, I got a little bored with it with that. But I realized you got to do this sort of thing for its own sake. You gotta try for your own ass, don't you? You don't gotta be worrying about anybody else. I shouldn't worry about you. Especially shouldn't worry about you because you definitely even aren't there. And whoever's watching this for the other reason, it has to be some kind of AI thing or some kind of fucking object of derision for somebody or accident, some sort of accident of the way that search engines work, some sort of happenstance due to particular words that I inadvertently put in my title. But no matter why you're here or what the fuck you're doing, I really freaking appreciate your viewership, and I hope that this relationship can continue and that we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the years to come, because I'm not going to stop doing this, even if no matter how much it becomes apparent that there's no point in it. Nothing will stop me. Not even death itself. This is a hidden Easter egg for anybody who's actually listening to Uncle Gameboy. That is not a joke. I did actually freaking die, and it's quite a thing. I can tell you about it if you want. It's fucking weird. Not good. That's all I'll say about that. So comment below if you want to hear more about Uncle Gameboy's death tale. That is actually true and not a joke at all. A real fucking thing that happened to me. Anyway, back to dominating Elden Ring. My favorite game ever. One of them anyway, definitely my top 10. What else is in that top 10, you might be asking? I'm glad you asked. I so infrequently get such sincere and direct inquiries about my interests, and I really enjoy speaking about it. Silent Hill 2, fucking love that shit. What else is there? Let me see. Got my phone right here. Oh, Mass Effect 1. That's something I've got a pretty strong opinion about. It's like, a lot of people... Mass Effect, I don't think is really well remembered by the modern, zeitgeist or whatever. After Andromeda, it really left a bad taste in people's mouth, and I don't know if people even really remembered finally or not. But Mass Effect might be my favorite game ever. Mass Effect 1, I think, is a very, very, very good game, a very underrated game. A lot of people say that Mass Effect 2 or, God forbid, Mass Effect 3 are the better games. Gameplay-wise, they might be. Mass Effect 1 has a lot of sort of obtuse RPG elements in it that are a lot more kind of related to BioWare's past as a pretty strict RPG developer. It's much more of an amalgamation of a action game and a role-playing game, in a way that Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 are much more straightforward action games, with much more light RPG elements in them. I actually prefer those. Like, I like more of the micromanagement of the statistics and whatnot in Mass Effect 1 that a lot of people don't like. But the main thing I really like a lot more is the establishment of the world, the characters, the journey you get to go on, the exploration of the planets, which is much more minimized in the game, and just it's a great place to be. Mass Effect 1, maybe my favorite game ever. Silent Hill 2 is another one that I think might be my favorite game ever. It's just a work of art. It's one of the most symbolically significant games I've ever seen. And certainly when it came out when I was younger, I was just amazed that games could even have that kind of significance and that kind of symbolic significance. I don't know what else to say to it. Just an amazing work of art. I don't really know how to put it without really getting into what Silent Hill 2 is about, and I don't think that's necessary. I'm just rambling right now because I'm just leveling up in fucking Elden Ring. But it's just a fantastic work of art, and really, I think, a landmark game that really set the stage for even stuff like this that has an incredible amount of symbolic depth to it. I think that was the term I was looking for earlier, was depth. I feel like Silent Hill 2 was I feel like it's just sort of, I don't know. It's. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. It's just a great game, and it's really sad what fucking happened to Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic games. 4 is pretty good also. From there, we're really on shaky ground. And the movies, which most people know Silent Hill for nowadays. Whenever I bring up Silent Hill, I've got a Silent Hill shirt. Fucking occasionally, Silent Hill is something that exists in the zeitgeist. Unlike Mass Effect, and people know what it is, and they're like, oh, the movie. I'm like, yeah, the movie. The very terrible movie that is based on the incredible game franchise. And it just sucks that Silent Hill, that's what it's mostly known for. It's like Pyramid Head and the movie. And it's like, one, you don't even know what Pyramid Head is, because you think Pyramid Head is the thing from the movie, which he's just a fucking scary guy in the movie. He's not like a psychosexual manifestation of a man's forgotten tragic past, you know. So like it's a fucking you know, the kind of what makes Pyramid Head such a interesting and significant video game guy kind of is sort of lost in that popular understanding of what he even is. And also the movie itself in other ways is very bad and stupid. Silent Hill 1 is a bad movie. Silent Hill 2 is a horrible movie. And while we're here on this subject, what else did I got on my Disco Elysium. Holy hell, Disco Elysium's a great game. I'm not gonna go on and on about that. I was gonna say, yeah, those are some of my favorite games in Elden Ring. Anyway, I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I know you're very busy and you've got a lot going on right now, but I do appreciate your time and your candor, certainly, and you know, willing to reciprocate this action at any time. Happy to. I'm eager for it. It enriches my life a great deal. I want you to know that. I want you to really know that and feel my ass, you know? Don't feel my ass. That would be rude and a crime, I think. Metaphorically feel my ass. The metaphorical feel my ass. I'm sorry to go on like this. I just want to make sure we understand each other.